As you know, I'm a bit of a Dubois fan. I like Daniel Dubois. Because I like him, just because I like him, doesn't mean I can't give you an unbiased professional opinion, because, in my opinion, he ain't going to beat Wardley. Wardley, you know what? They need to put some respect on Fabio Wardley's name. To call out Fabio Wardley as a potential, I don't know. I don't have to look at this. This isn't a warm-up fight. You don't call Fabio Wardley out as a warm-up. You know, this is for the world title. So, like I say, and he's put some...
Duke McKenzie is brutally exposing Daniel Dubois here. Fabio Wardley has grown into a world-class killer since his title win, and Dubois stepping in now is pure madness. Every punch, every jab from Wardley will punish him. This is not just a fight, it's a statement, and Dubois is in for a nightmare.
Because Fabio Wardley's a world champion now in his own right. And that 5% I'm just talked to you about, he's 5% better now than what he was before he won the title, because that's what it gives you when you win a world title. Now, he's just beaten Joseph Parker, right? And messed him up quite badly. It wasn't an easy fight. It ebbed and flowed for periods in that fight, but ultimately, Wardley got the job done. That's what he does. He gets the job done. Look at his career. Now, he would have improved. And a lot is to be said of Daniel Dubois, because he's got an excellent jab. That was the difference between him and AJ when they fought, was that jab. It was just beautiful. Wardley's got a good jab. And if Wardley's jab has improved since winning that title, then it's about...
Jesus Christ, man. That's just sensational. Honestly, that is just brutality at its best. I have picked against Fabio 2 or 3 times. I will never pick against him again. That being said, I picked it against Dubois a couple of times. I think it's 50-50, and this isn't fencing, because I 51-49 Fabio. Fabio can crack, unlike any heavyweight I think right now in the division, but he takes a lot of punishment. Like, we've seen it, and I don't think you can take that type of punishment early from Dubois. But it's a tremendous fight. And look, if it does happen, credit to both. Credit to Dubois. To do Usyk, Miller, Hrgovic, AJ, Usyk, Wardley is better than any run minus Usyk in the heavyweight division. And by the way, Parker was supposed to be squeezed in there as well.
Wonder, when it comes on top for him, Daniel Dubois, what's up there and does he want it? That's the only real question mark I've got over his career. Obviously, losing to Usyk's no disgrace, but he's a massive puncher, big, hard hitter. And Fabio Wardley has never really been in there. You've got Justice Hooney, you've got Joseph Parker, you've got Fraser Clark. None of them are really bangers, are they? None of them can really punch hard for heavyweights. I'm sure if they hit you on the chin, it'd hurt. But somebody like me who's got a granite chin.
I think Wardley's a good fighter, and I think the Daniel Dubois fight is a very good fight. I think it's a great fight for British boxing. 2 British heavyweights knocking lumps off each other. And these are 2 big punches, and you know, whoever lands first with the best shot will win.
What makes him dangerous, you think?
Oh, they're all dangerous, all heavyweights, yeah. Yeah, they're all very dangerous. These guys are 6'4", 6'5", 18 stone wrecking machines. Look how they're built. They're built like Greek gods, carved out of stone. They're training, they're young, they're ambitious. Dangerous.
And then Daniel versus Fabio Wardley, who do you think will win?
They're both in their prime, both fresh, both young, and it's a real fight where it's not like one's past it and one isn't. They're both in their prime, so I think the fans are the real winners here. They get to see a 50-50 fight between 2 big heavyweights.
Is the person who I'd have as the favourite, and obviously that's Fabio Wardley. His resume in his last 4 or 5 fights have been really good, as was Daniel Dubois before the Usyk fight. So it depends what the Usyk fight took out of Dubois. You know, will he be questioning himself? He's been accused of quitting again. Could have got up by certain people in the press, things like that. And these things will be playing on his mind, and it's whether he can come out and say, right, I'll fucking show yous, or he'll go within himself a little bit. I think it'll be the former, but I think the hand speed of Fabio Wardley will cause Dubois problems. He can be hit clean. Obviously, Wardley will have to be on high alert and can't afford to really make one mistake. But he is.
Frank Warren makes it crystal clear that this is Fabio Wardley's fight to lose. He's proven himself against top heavyweights, stopped Joe Parker in style, and learned everything he needed on the way. Dubois wants redemption, but Fabio's timing, power, and composure make him the true danger in this clash.
It's a big fight, 2 big punches, don't blink. I mean, that's the name of the fight. And that's what you don't blink, because anything can happen with these guys. They can punch, they walk.
Duke McKenzie is warning everyone. One punch can change everything in heavyweight boxing, and Dubois is dangerously limited in movement. Fabio Wardley's power, timing, and precision mean the first real shot could end it. This is a brutal collision of punchers, and Fabio is the one fully ready to punish every mistake.
And as you know, in heavyweight boxing, unlike any other weight division, you're one punch from victory, one punch from disaster. So it's not a question of the first one to land, because Dubois, there isn't enough lateral movement. You can only teach him so much. Dubois he's been to the top of that tree. He's tasted world title success. He knows what it is to be a world champion. You can't really improve when you've been a world champion. I mean, you never stop learning, but it's whether you can actually take that and put it into action. For me, there's not enough movement from Daniel Dubois. And once those bullets start getting fired, then mate, once those shots start coming in, boy, someone's getting knocked out. It's gonna be, you know what, their styles are gonna blend so well. Because like I say, they're both punchers, they both box reasonably well, they both got reasonably good stamina, and as soon as that bell goes, mate, don't blink, it's gonna be, boy, you know what, like I say, I'm quite excited about that one.
Fabio Wardley's mindset is crystal clear. He wants respect, not just a title. He refuses to cherry-pick and takes on the toughest fights, showing courage and ambition. This isn't just another bout for him. It's a statement fight where Fabio proves he is fearless, dominant, and ready to crush anyone in his path.
I chose him because of that exact reason. I want to be remembered for being a great fighter, but also a great world champion. Someone who wasn't shy, didn't cherry-pick fights, didn't pick the easy ones just to hold on to and then have some sort of title of reign, or if I held on to my belt for 8 years and I fought like nobody's in that time or whatever else and dodged all the good fights, like, that's not how I want to.
Adam Smith sums it up perfectly. This is a true 50-50 clash on paper, but Fabio Wardley brings power, skill, and an unbeaten record that cannot be ignored. Dubois has experience, but Fabio has proven he can stop elite heavyweights and will make every second of this fight a nightmare for Dubois.
We know what Fabio Wardley can do. Justice Hooney's done it to Joe Parker. He's never been beaten, and he's got that power. So, wow, bring it on.
Simon Jordan highlights the key difference. Fabio Wardley thrives under pressure, while Dubois sometimes struggles mentally at the top. Both can punch, but Fabio's composure and skill make him the real threat. This isn't just about power, it's about who can handle the moment, and Fabio is ready to take full control.
Because ultimately there's so many people that believe that Daniel Dubois can be another world champion again, but there's a section of the audience that thinks that maybe Daniel doesn't have the mental switch to deal with the real adversity when it comes on top. But what they both can do is they can punch. And what you're going to see is a real...
Frank Warren is warning fans. This fight is explosive from the first second. Fabio Wardley is a brutal puncher who doesn't hold back, and Dubois will feel the full force. This isn't a technical chess match, it's raw power and aggression. And Fabio's precision and timing make him the one to watch.
It's called Don't Blink, and it's called Don't Blink for a reason, because the fight, as soon as that bell goes, they are going to be out and out trying to knock each other out. That's what they do, these two guys. They knock people out. They're brutal punchers, and you're going to see something extra exciting and special.
Frank, I wonder if Fabio Wardley is going to fall for that call out, because one thing about Fabio, he just got the belt. And he wants to prove that he's a legitimate champion, and I think doing so is to beat another one that was a legitimate champion, Daniel Dubois. But what does it mean for Fabio Wardley to be wanted, right? To be sought after? I think it's an opportunity for Fabio Wardley to make some serious cash.
Johnny Fisher confirms what everyone fears. Fabio Wardley is a complete fighter. Not only does he hit hard, but his mental toughness and technical skill make him unstoppable. He can recover from danger, punish mistakes, and dominate both mentally and physically. Dubois will struggle to handle a fighter this complete.
He's everything that we see that he is, a warrior. His mental toughness and the ability to come back from looking like you're in trouble
to just swinging it out and getting someone out of there. So he's also a great.
Sam Jones nails it. This is pure danger from both sides, but Fabio Wardley has shown he can switch a fight instantly. Dubois can hit, but underestimating Fabio is a fatal mistake. Every second counts, and Fabio's speed and power make him a nightmare in the ring.
Fabio can't overlook Daniel, and Daniel can't overlook Fabio. I'm not just speaking like I'm just telling you how it is. When you've got somebody that can switch your lights off in a split second, like Wardley and Daniel, you can't really look what's ahead.
Duke McKenzie is highlighting Fabio Wardley's terrifying, unorthodox style. He's unpredictable, wild, and can hit from any angle. Dubois standing in front of him is like stepping into a storm. Fabio's punches will rain relentlessly, and any hesitation from Dubois will be brutally punished. Fabio is chaos in motion.
Dubois is going to be picking up more than his fair share because Daniel Dubois doesn't move enough. There's not enough lateral movement from Daniel Dubois, from the top half of his body. He doesn't feint shots, he doesn't slip shots, he eats it.
Paulie Malignani points out Fabio Wardley's relentless approach. He punishes opponents with power and precision, giving them no room to recover. Dubois has shown moments of composure, but he lacks Fabio's capacity to control the ring. Fabio's aggression, timing, and unrelenting style make him a nightmare for any heavyweight. Dubois will be constantly on the back foot.
I would have maybe took one in between, especially a puncher like Wardley. Dubois is a strange one to me, though, you know, because if you look at even in the Usyk knockout, I observed something in the Usyk knockout in the rematch. You see Usyk celebrating a center ring. It was a magical moment for him. He celebrates in the ring. Yeah. Dubois just gets up and walks right past.
Spencer Oliver highlights the mental battle in this fight. Fabio Wardley thrives under pressure and maintains focus even when the punches come fast and hard. Dubois relies heavily on power, but without mental clarity, he's vulnerable. Fabio's psychological edge and disciplined mindset give him a massive advantage when the action turns intense.
And it's all about mindset. Dom recognises that it's not about the physicalities with Daniel Dubois. Never has been. Yeah. You know, he's a big, strong guy, and like if you get his mind right and he's that self-belief there, and that's what Dom will be working on with him. No.
Paul Smith warns that fatigue could expose Dubois' weaknesses in the later rounds. Fabio Wardley, however, thrives in sustained battles, maintaining power and focus deep into the fight. Dubois may look for an escape under pressure, but Fabio's stamina, strategy, and aggression will dominate, making him the man to watch when the fight enters the championship rounds.
In my opinion, if the fight goes late, yes. If the fight gets past 6-7 rounds and it's a war and it's a tough fight, I think when things start getting tough and difficult late and he starts to tire late and the fight gets up, then I think I've seen him take a little step back or look for a way out. And that to me is probably symbolism of what's been happening in the past. When
Ade Oladipo highlights the stakes. The winner moves to the next elite level. Fabio Wardley isn't just fighting Dubois, he's positioning himself for a shot at the top of the division, potentially facing Alexander Usyk. Fabio's skill, power, and tactical intelligence make him the clear favorite to advance, while Dubois must risk everything to stay in contention.
Forward to it, I think it's an incredible heavyweight fight. Obviously no undercard announcers yet, but the winner of this fight will have to fight Alexander Usyk surely. Insane that if it's Daniel Dubois, we don't want to see it a third time. If it's Fabio Wardley, then most definitely. If Daniel Dubois wins, it has to be Caballero. That's the route. If Wardley wins, Usyk. If Dubois wins, Caballero. I think that's the route. We take it.
Spencer Oliver points out the clash of personalities and styles. Dubois is fearless, but Fabio Wardley's combination of technique, power, and experience gives him a slight edge. Both are dangerous, but Fabio's preparation, ring IQ, and proven knockout power make him the fighter more likely to control the pace and deliver the decisive blows.
Some fighters need a confidence builder, because it's a psychological battle as well as a physical one. He's not wired that way. So Daniel Dubois, boom, he will have forgot about that last defeat. He'll want to go straight back in there, fight for titles. It's the perfect fight for Daniel, and also the perfect fight for Fabio, because you look at this and you go, it's one of those fights you can see both guys winning. Yeah, Fabio will start marginally favourite, but Daniel Dubois hits as hard as any heavyweight.
Dubois is confident, but Fabio Wardley thrives under pressure and excels when opponents try to push him. Dubois may bring the heat, but Fabio's composure, precision, and ability to punish mistakes in high-stakes situations make him extremely dangerous. This fight is a mental and physical war, and Fabio has the clear advantage.
The deep waters, you know, see what he's like in deep waters when I'm putting, bring the heat really, just bring the heat, bring what I can do, and you might not even get that far, so it's putting it all together, making sure this camp goes right.
This fight is more than just power, it is about dominance and legacy. Fabio Wardley enters this bout with experience, precision, and a terrifying unorthodox style that has left every top heavyweight he faces in trouble. Daniel Dubois is dangerous and hits hard, but Fabio's mental strength, composure, and tactical awareness give him the edge. From the first bell, this will be relentless. Fabio can switch up angles, unleash thunderous combinations, and punish any hesitation, while Dubois will need to rely on sheer brute force to make an impact. If Fabio wins, it solidifies him as Britain's premier heavyweight, a world champion who never shies away from the best and sets himself up for a massive fight with Alexander Usyk. If Dubois shocks the world, it proves his resilience and power, but he must navigate Fabio's storm without cracking under pressure. This is a fight of champions, where mindset, timing, and heart matter as much as punches. Fans, prepare for chaos in the ring and witness history unfold. Who do you think will dominate, Fabio Wardley or Daniel Dubois? Let us know your predictions in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for every knockout moment from this epic clash.